Okay.
And we're off. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be incredible. I just want to wish everybody the best of luck. We have more qualifiers in this race than we do the last. But very quick introduction. We have the world record holder as the top left guy with a PB/world record of 32 minutes and 52 seconds. Maiba with a 32:54. Louis with a 32:56, and Stu doesn't really have a PB for this category, but he's good enough to be able to have a low 33. I believe he pretty much has only run 96 exit, which, I mean, New Star World is 96 exit minus 635, right? I think.
I just have to say I feel a little bad for Stu right now. Just because he is a good runner. We just watched him do an amazing run. And so it's like to be paired off against the top 5 runners on this category, it's gotta be intimidating. Did we have
absolutely.
Did we have did our restreamer like refresh? Because I noticed that when we started the run, they weren't synchronized. You can see the timers going.
Yeah, so that's another thing that the Speed Gaming crew are really good at. They're so good at syncing it up because stream delays are going to be inconsistent. Even if everybody had the same delay, internet speeds just don't agree with that. So we are accurately synced right now. We will possibly see a difference here. We're going to see some shell jump attempts, whether we get them or not. Okay. Well, nobody got it, I'm pretty sure. But Maiba had something weird happen. Yeah, Maiba lost like a bunch of extra time there. Daysui was the only one who didn't go for it, and considering nobody else went for it, ends up saving back a little bit of extra time as well. Though somehow Louis, even with did Louis miss shell jump?
I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it.
I could have swore that Louis went for shell jump but didn't get it.
I want to watch these guys fence jump. God, those fence jumps are just so precise with the finger inputs. You have to letting go of buttons. It is just this level of difficulty that I don't understand why it's a problem for me. So to watch these experts do it is something special. I also want to mention, because we were talking about this just a moment ago with the the upload times and the delay times and stream times and so forth. We've got 2 runners that are from Japan, Desui and Maiba. We also have Louis. I believe Louis is from Italy. Am I correct on that? Do you know? And then Stu, I believe, is an American, but I could be completely wrong on that. I don't have any information to support that. I'm basically just going off of the speedrun.com leaderboard. I see that Louis has an Italian flag next to his name. So the fact that we can restream all of these and then sync them up even after, so that our behind the scene crew extra credit for this run.
Okay, I'm back there. Sorry.
No worries.
My laptop crashed there, but I got it up pretty quickly. I'm not sure why it crashed. It's been the first time it's crashed. I think ever, maybe. But anyway, somehow I'm back. Hello, everyone. Okay, I've got it back up now. I've got everything.
So I don't think you missed anything, but is Italy?
Louis from Italy, Maiba and Daisy are from Japan, and Stu from America or Australia. I don't know why I always get this mixed up. I always think he's from Australia, but he's actually just from the US. So I'm just trying to get everything back up here.
No worries, no worries. I off the top of my head said he was from America, but then I was like, I don't have anything to actually base that claim on, so
I'm pretty sure he's from the US.
I'm just being geocentric, I think. Which is...
Yeah, this race has all the ingredients to be super exciting. An absolute nail biter, very close, maybe a really, really good time. But Louis pretty much riding that small advantage that he gained in YI4. They must have all had very similar castle ones.
Yeah, no, this has been fantastically close. Maba is in 4th place, but oh no, Louis, wait. Oh, the screens disappearing as they go through rooms is tricking me a little bit. You see it on some of the, like at the end of a level, when they sync up, you watch those circles close, and Maba is in last place, but only by like a second. And so
we're seeing like a difference of half a second, pretty much clockwise from Louis. They're all like exactly the same amount of time apart.
They all went for Fast Fly there. Unsurprisingly, they all went for Fast Fly and they all got it. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, the fast takeoff. So actually, you mentioning Fast Fly, all of these runners are going to be very good at noticing the difference between all the different flight speeds. So we're probably going to be seeing 63s for most of them, 63, 63, 63, and 63. Yeah, so you're pretty much seeing the best of the best right now. And even though Stu might be feeling a little bit self-conscious next to these 3 guys, I mean, Stu is easily one of the top runners anyway, so we're certainly going to be seeing a lot of impressive stuff from Stu. But again, being compared to these 3 can be kind of unforgiving, considering how good they are.
Yeah. There's, every time the Olympics happens, my favorite meme that goes around is that people want to see the regular Olympic runners, and then they also want to see like a normal person run the race, just so that we can see how difficult this actually is. Now, I say that, but Stu is holding his own right now, which is really impressive. I think, like, I mean, if maybe I jumped in, I could be that guy who's like in last place, and it's like, oh, that's what a normal person can do in this. Like,
yeah, it's so unfortunate for Stu as well, because like he's easily one of the best, and it's like, even though these guys are just like a couple seconds faster, the amount of work that goes into those couple of seconds is always, well, actually, I find it's very what do you call it? Sorry, yeah, these castle 2s are going to be important.
Oh, everyone looks like they're nailing it. I'm trying to watch all 4 screens at once. This is so intense.
Yeah, very nice. Louis had to do like 1 extra bounce there. Pretty much bringing him in line with the top 2.
I think Louis is pulling ahead just ever so slightly. Yeah, you can see it on the fade out. Watch the circle close, because I think Louis is going to close first.
Yeah, Louis is still in the lead. Like he dropped a little tiny.
Okay, so we got Louis, Desui, and Stu are about tied, and Maba is in so far right now. I think that's what I'm catching. Does that look right to you?
Yeah, I know it's in chat. Louis did have an extra jump earlier on, but it was cycle based, and it didn't cost him any time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But this is everything that we've expected so far. I also saw a question in chat: will we see our best race time beaten? I would say fairly confidently yes. And even though that might be trivializing it, I really just feel like we will.
How many people do we have running right now? Do you know in total? Because even though we're only,
I think it's 10.
Okay. Just to mention for viewers, I mean, even though we've only got 4 on screen, we have a number of people qualifying, so technically they're all racing at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We're seeing some differences.
Oh no, Daisy is taking the vine route. That is not good. I looked away for just 1 second, and
yeah,
very unfortunate. The other 3 hanging in there though. Daisy is going to fight back hard here, even though that only.
So Louis in first. Maba's taking second. Stu very close third, and then Desui only a couple seconds behind. I mean, taking that vine route. Oh, this is so this is so much fun.
Yeah, so that's the weird thing about Stu's PB. Coming into this tournament, Stu didn't even have a PB posted to the leaderboards, but as I mentioned earlier, Stu very much is one of those players that should just be able to do a couple of runs of this and get an amazing time, just based on how good he is at this game. And pretty much like seeing that like low 34 from him last time, pretty much says that. Like a low 34, it's decent. It is a pretty decent time.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, Dark Magician. It was.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Tsui's. I mean, it's amazing to think of the vine route as like a mistake, because I always use the vine route for every one of my runs, just because I'm just not at that point to use those faster strategies. And so here it's like, oh, what's he doing? Vine route.
Yeah, for Daisy, it is 100% or 100% a mistake, unless he's giving us the scenic route. But probably not. He possibly just missed P-speed on that upper platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can be quite hard to see what's going on all four screens at once. You're sort of just dealt a situation. It's like, okay, he doesn't have cape. Let's try and find a good way out of this. How did we get to this stage? That sort of thing.
Well, it's going to be interesting. I mean, if they do make mistakes, where are they making mistakes, and is it costing them their capes?
Well, I'd say probably one of the first big things that we're going to see from all of them is FY1 wings. And FY1 wings is not only difficult, but a lot of the movement can be kind of risky, kind of easy just to slip off the platform. I think I've seen Sten die there like 2 or 3 times in races, and Sten is like one of the best runners, without a doubt.
And that only saves like a second, too.
Forest One Wings can save like they definitely save more than that, but you're only talking like a couple of seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like 6 or 7 seconds. Someone can correct me in chat, but I think you can do it in about 5 in-game seconds slower, but then the fanfare saves, or not having to sit through that, saves 10. So it's probably about 6 or 7.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If it was like 1 second, I guarantee like only like the top 5 runners would go for it. Possibly not even like the top 5.
Well, we got 3 of the top 5, so.
Shady says 7 seconds.
7 seconds. Okay, never mind. That is.
And even though it's 7 seconds, like 7 seconds sounds like ooh, so wonderful. It's still like you've still got to be so confident with it for that to be an that sort of expected value that you were talking about earlier.
Right. Yeah.
Like percentage play.
Well, because if you screw it, so what's the failure case? So say you fall off. I mean, then that's a 30-second time loss versus a 7-second save. You know.
Oh yeah, although these guys will not be banking on falling off ever. Now, who knows, they might play it a bit safer in a race, but knowing these guys, they're not going to play it safer. The runners in this case are providing their own clock or their own timers. They're just being recaptured from the streams. It also means that if someone, like, say, starts 5 seconds after RaceBot says go, it means at least their RTA time is going to be accurate. Where, like, a timer on stream, just will have the chance of not being accurate. There are also other problems with using on-screen timers as opposed to runner's own. Okay, so Louis is going for Pipefly. Oh my goodness, and Maib is going for Pipefly. They're both crazy. And Louis is going to get it. Nicely done. Now that only saves like half a second. And it's no joke. Look at this. It's so.
I didn't even catch it. Like I was like.
And
you said it
as well.
And I had already.
Watch it on the actual stream. Sure, the actual stream's like 30 seconds behind. But guys, that is just a small.
No, I missed it. I missed it even on the regular stream. Cute.
Levels to watch out for: FOI1, FOI2, Castle 5, CI1. Actually, so many levels coming up. These guys are just gonna blow our minds. And look at how close it still is. Like, we've seen much already.
Forest of Illusion 2 with the Yoshi clips, we've been talking about those a lot. Do you think do you think that these guys have 95+ success rate on the first Yoshi clip, or do you think we're going to see at least a couple retries?
The problem with having even say 100% success rate on first try clip is that with your good execution, you still need to avoid that bad luck. And if you manipulate your subpixel correctly, you're going to get it 75% of the time. So that is something to take into account. Now these guys, I'm going to say either 2 or 3 of Louie and Desui will get first try clip whether they get kicked out or not. There's a very good chance that just all of them will. And whether they get kicked out is up to the RNG. But to answer your question, I think these guys have first try clip like 90+%, even 90. I would say, yeah, very high percentage.
Whereas
Louis is very common for a lot of runners to get like second try clip. I would only get first try clip, maybe like just a bit more than half.
So it's Louis, Maba, Stu, and Desui. Desui?
Desui.
Desui. Desui. That's how we're pronouncing it, and we have no idea if that's correct or if
I'm gonna stick dealer. No, that's how everybody in the community pronounces it.
Okay.
Desui. Claim free world record here. I love that emote. That's an emote I appropriated, but I think it's fair.
I actually just made affiliate last night because of our runs, because of our racing. So I need to go through all the emotes and all that.
Okay, guys, get ready for FY1 wings. I hope we're getting ready for FY1 wings. Okay, that's 1 out of 3. First
Louis
try.
got it. Louis got it. Maba got it.
2 out of 2.
Stewie. No, Stewie. Stu, not Stewie. We're watching too much Family Guy.
Oh no! Okay, he was too low.
Oh.
That was too low.
Oh
and
no.
Reminder as well, FY1 wings is another thing. You need good execution, but you also need to not get unlucky. And nobody did get unlucky, thankful. Oh no, okay, my bad. Yoshi. This is bad news. So not only is he at least getting at the best getting second, but his subpixel is off, kicked out. So yeah, if you drop your Yoshi, your subpixel is back to giving you 50% success rate, and okay, Stu just got screwed there. Stu just got 75%. Okay, Daisy's in. Okay.
Oh. So we're gonna get a massive change on placements at the end of this level. I mean, Louis is gonna hang on to first place. Daisui gonna? He's in second. Is that what's going on? Am I watching that? Yes. Daisui is holding second place right now, and then Stu's third, and then Maba is coming in fourth. Assuming. Yeah.
So the person that got the worst luck there was Stu. Maba also got unlucky, but a lot of. So basically, if you execute it correctly, the worst, or the chance that you're going to get kicked out is only 25%. But if you drop your Yoshi, you automatically put it to 50-50 again. So some of the bad RNG was controllable, but even if you control it perfectly, like Stu did, you can still get unlucky. So Stu did get pretty unlucky there, but thankfully got in there second try. To get kicked out twice is you just want to reset. But it should be noted that Louis is doing alright now. Hopefully Roy doesn't change that. I feel pretty bad about that. Yeah. But Louis is on a good run. For sure Louis could get a 32.
Louis is already halfway through Roy, and none of the other three are even there yet.
Wow, that was a really, really nice adjustment at the end of Roy from Louis. I haven't seen him do that before, but it makes a lot of sense.
Switching to the Fire Flower.
No, not switching, or how he grabbed his Fire Flower was interesting. Yeah, so Stu, Daisy, making Roy fly look so easy. And yeah, Maiba's setup looked pretty good there as well. So one of the problems with Roy Fly is those different flight speeds. I find Fast Fly is probably the hardest one. I think most people probably agree. And yeah, having those 7 different flight speeds, or not 7, 6, really, really will test you. Now, most of the times you will just get an okay flight speed, but sometimes you've just got to be aware of that. I haven't seen that emote shady before, but that's funny.
My eyes are glued on Louis' stream right now.
Absolutely beautiful pipe fly from Louis.
Yes.
So good. And that there strat only saves, like, it's just over a second. It's not super difficult, but it's difficult enough. We're also seeing Daisy set up for it. Stu setting up. Actually, all these guys are going to set up for it. I think Daisy got it. Oh, Daisy didn't get it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, and right. So a lot of people might be wondering. Okay, so if I'm going at full P speed there, if I've got P meter, I'm flying and go into that pipe. Why do I usually not get like going into Cape Bump? You have to go into that pipe with P meter. Oh my goodness, Louis, what a madman. Louis getting that early door. He really, really isn't holding back. I think Louis has just entered the mindset of it's all or nothing.
I would love
Louis had
to
like
know.
30, 40 more attempts to get some casual 33. But Louis
I would love to know what Louis is thinking right now, because I'm sure it's either, you know, it's one of two extremes. It's either like extreme stress of I'm going for everything, or it's just like perfectly calm, like this is what I do. Like I can't.
This is what Louis does.
Yeah, I can't believe that it's anything in between. Either it's one or the other.
Yeah, this very much is what Louis does. And his mindset, we've just seen it a million times. He will not hold back for anybody.
So let me see. I'm just pulling up Louis real quick. So in Super Mario World, he has the 96 exit first place. He's got all castles first place. He's got Lunar Dragon glitchless first place. 96 exit or 95 exit no cape. Oh, am I looking at the extra categories? I am looking at the extra categories.
Moral of the story: he has all the world records or something. Yeah, Louis just. It was about a year and a half ago where he swept the leaderboards pretty much entirely.
Yeah.
I think No Star World was the only one that he never got. I'm sure he's so disappointed about that. But yeah, I mean, he had tied world record for a bit, to the second at least. Oh, yeah, I'm a big fan of the door fly in Ghost House as well. It's very, very hard to get it to save time, but it can save time. The Madman. No, unfortunately, Waldo isn't on this stream, but he is the other Madman.
So just as a reminder, Louis' PB is 32 minutes 56 seconds and some change, and the world record is 32 minutes 52 seconds. So if we're gonna see a 32-minute, a sub 33 run on stream, if it's going to happen, it's going to be Louis at this point.
Yeah, Louis has a chance of doing it. Now the one big thing, or I should say one of the big things, is that sandbar is required. I'm pretty confident of that. I'm pretty sure a 32 would have, or a run would have to be pretty damn perfect everywhere else if it wasn't to have sandbar. But like he's gonna go for sandbar. Like we know that he's gonna go for sandbar. Or maybe not all of us know, but I'm telling you that he will go for sandbar. But it still requires a really good run. But it wouldn't surprise me if he managed to do it.
What is there like RNG to be concerned with sandbar, or what?
No.
What's the biggest concerns with the sandbar?
Biggest concerns with sandbar is that it's a one-frame trick. I think, or is 1 frame or 2 frame. The biggest concern with sandbar is it's really stupidly difficult, and a lot of the times if you miss it, you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
But it is all execution, and considering it's so tight, you've gotta really know it. You've gotta have it so well practiced. It's 2 frames. Yeah, whenever I said 1 frame, I'm like, actually, I think it's 2 frames. Yeah, it is. It's 2 frames.
We're in the speedrun community. We love to throw out the 1 frame trick. It's like 1 frame plus or minus perfect. 9. Yeah. 1 frame plus or minus.
I should have called this frames perfect. It's frames perfect. So if you're asking, is there any variance for route in this category, the route will always be the same. If there's a route variation, it's probably just an accident. I can't think of any other scenario where you would intentionally take a different exit than what you would be expected to.
I'm trying to think of any reason, and I can't.
Maybe unlocking top secret area. That is the only thing I can think of. Also, I just noticed that Louis tried to get through that boo ring without taking the intentional damage, and also passing up in the star. That's some lag reduction. Also, kind of risky. Spooky. So it isn't common that you'll actually see people dodge that star. I think it's actually the first time I've seen it in New Star World.
To be fair, though, I mean it is lag reduction. So, how much risk is it on that last route, the sunken chip?
I'm not sure, but the lack of people that I see doing it suggests to me that it's either barely worth it or, well, I mean, it could be barely worth it and very risky. Like that's, but I would say it's barely worth it. I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone do that with a cape. Another thing that a lot of it's more commonly known as Small Mario. I think it's like a 3 frame trick where you can dodge that star as Small Mario. I think it's 3 or something like that. Orb. Sorry, because I missed Louis' orb. Orb. Yeah, so safe times for. And that's an orb. A reminder, folks, that we will have 4 more orbs this evening.
I've never seen that done before, but that makes so much sense.
Wow, and Louis getting the pipe fly just at the end. That was beautiful.
Yeah. He got the pipe fly a moment before that, which is another trick that I haven't seen. What's that?
It requires quite a specific ending to the OB1 for that to be. I mean, you can do it from a lot of. Sorry, I'm sort of just rambling. Like, I'm not actually sure how Louis approached that, so I can't say for sure. But it's normally very difficult. Okay, well get ready, everybody, because we are in sandbar, and you know that he's going to try and do it to him. But can he do it? Okay, he didn't get it. But at least he didn't die. I mean, this is still one heck of a run. I'm not sure what pace it's on, although I would make a very, very solid suggestion that it is ahead of our current best race time, which I believe is 33:14 by Seathorn. Congrats again on that. And congrats on the PB, crazy.
So do you think that Louis probably just made the decision not to risk it?
Oh no, he definitely went for sandbar there.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm not sure about the other two. Like I wasn't paying just as much attention. But we might see an attempt from Maiba. Just as I said. Very well done.
trying to catch up though at this point. So Louis first the key. Where then Maiba looks like is coming second, followed by Stu and then Desui.
Yeah, our positions are anti-clockwise from Louis, I think. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And we will see if Louis does the entirety of the big boy strats here. It looks like he isn't going to disappoint. What a madman. I'm sorry, Waldo. What a madman. My goodness.
You know what? The only thing that would make this better is if one of the other runners that were not restreaming is on their world record run. Just out of nowhere.
I'm just gonna put it out there. This, I mean, I feel like it can't be a 32. Just as I'm seeing that timer tick away, but this is damn close. This is really close. Actually,
I mean, how long is a Bowser fight? You know, with a flawless cake kill. How long is a Bowser fight?
I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody.
Okay.
This is close.
So you know the timing. You're like you already know. Do you feel like you have a spoiler right now? What's going on?
All I know is that this Bowser fight from Louis is going to be pretty interesting coming up to the end. Now, I don't want to trivialize this, but my God, he got so close there. I couldn't believe it. I was like, if I'm about to say that he's not going to feel this and then he gets hit during that sentence, I don't think I'm going to feel too good about that. He actually got quite close. I'm not.
Maiba, just by the way, Maiba is entering the Bowser fight as well right now.
Yeah. Now you're gonna see on. I think what hit is it? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know why I'm struggling to remember the Bowser fight, but you're gonna see that Louis is gonna go and try and get this hit as early as possible. Yeah, he pretty much did as well. You don't want to go too early, otherwise you're not getting the ball skip. But it looked like he was pretty much perfect. Maybe like could have been a frame or two earlier, but
this is gonna be so really close. I am pins and needles right now.
World record is 32:52. Louis' best time is 32:56. It's so close. It is really close. But I mean, this has just been incredible to watch. Who changed race time? Why?
Oh yeah, that's you're right.
Oh, I'm only joking, but Louis
33:04.
Louis, big congrats on the 33:04 already, kicking it off so strong. Like, come on.
So just FYI, if Louis didn't have his current posting time, he would still be in 5th place with that race, with that run. Because 6th place is 33:06, so 33:04 is still 5th place.
Yes. Well done on the casual 33. I love it. And my finishing up as well with 33:38. Daisy finishing up with a 33:49. Oh, I thought he missed it. And Stu giving us our 4th 33. So, I'm so hyped. This has been incredible. 4 33s on the restream. Come on.
Well, I mean, in the last 4 restreams, did we even have like a sub 35, let alone for sub 34s?
So Seathorn was our old best with 33:14. Absolutely incredible.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't say it any better myself, Lee. Nice runs.
GG.
Scripted, yeah. That's how it feels in SMW sometimes. You're like, oh, well, this is going to be pretty decisive, and then, like, you get 8 ties in a row. or 8 retimes in a row. Yeah, that was absolutely incredible. I am just getting into the race room, seeing seeing the reactions to these results. And nobody else has finished yet. It's been like a minute since they've finished. Everybody else is still just trucking along. This has been such a brilliant match. Silver Star saying, "I'll take a Sandbar World 7 gold." So probably congrats to a gold. It sounds like what he's suggesting.
Wow. Just in awe of that whole...
Silver Star hasn't just finished up just yet, but we'll probably be getting a result from him pretty soon. But yeah, I hope... Were you entertained? Were you not entertained? I screwed it up.
Are you not entertained?
I hope everybody enjoyed that as much as I did. This is pretty much what you should be expecting from the top runners in SMW. Always super close. Always going to be a fighter.
Do you know if the Speed Gaming channel does highlights? Does clip? Because that would be something to clip. That what we
absolutely.
Just watched.
There's a command in chat. I know the bot also talks about it. If there's anything you like to make a clip, I'm sure the team are listening in, so they'll know what to.
Yeah.
They'll know what to do there. But yeah, is very much encouraged to make clips. If you see anything hilarious or anything really clutch or 433s on the restream, you know, all that good stuff.
You know, and so I see that we're jumping over to Marcelo, Classic James, Silver Star, each of their runs. I mean, Classic James coming in with 36.45. That's still a fantastic run. I mean, all of these are fantastic.
Big congrats, James. Very, very well done.
Yeah.
I'm just considering there, Louis, you're in chat right now, so you're going to be able to answer this yourself. But if you got Sandbar, are we talking about a PB? Like, Sandbar saves like 8 seconds, right? I don't know. Maybe it isn't as much as that.
I just love that there was this moment of pause where silence, and I know that both of us did the exact same thing. Hey, Louis, could you have saved 2 seconds? And both of us looked at the chat and just waited. And like, I just know that countries apart, we were doing exactly the same movement.
It's 12 seconds?
Oh my gosh. 12 seconds.
Louis, how could you choke? How dare you? Banned? No. Honestly, like, I mean, even getting that... What do I mean, even getting that? What we just witnessed there was incredible. And if he had somehow also got Sandbar, I might have lost my mind. So, yeah. I get the feeling this is not the last we're going to be
big oof. Oh. Says the guy in 5th place. I only got a 5th place 5th place timing.
Okay, so I'm going to be right back. I believe it's unfortunate, but I believe I'm having a switch of commentators. I do apologize about that. We were on such a roll. I really, really do appreciate. Sorry, I'm running out of steam a wee bit myself as well. It's been so much fun. It really has been incredible. That's another thing as well, for anybody who wants to help out or anything speed gaming in general or the tournament, there are ways to get in touch. I think it's... Somebody will post it in chat. You know the drill.
Yeah.
But we are having a quick switch over. I just want to give a massive thanks to Durwood again. Durwood773.
Hello.
He's also in this tournament, so make sure you're out there rooting for him.
Thank you.
I'm also in there as well, so you feel free. But yeah, I don't know.
This has been fantastic. I've been having this has been so much fun to commentate these. You're stepping away, and I mean, but you'll be back. Oh, I don't see you listed tomorrow. Are you gonna come back a little bit later the week? then?
Oh, I thought I was staying on. I'm. Well, I mean, I don't really mind. I'll probably be here a lot. It's sort of just the way it is. Although, certainly, if there are a lot of people that want to sign up ahead of me, not ahead of me, but if they're, I hope to see a big variety of commentators.
Mm-hmm.
Too often it's the case where I'm like doing 80% of matches
Yeah.
for our own home tournaments, but
Well, just looking at the list of people who've signed up, I've got Zero Maverick, Mike the Pawn Star, W Carrick, Sonic F. So there's like a bunch of people that are coming up. I don't have plans to take off. I guess I thought you were talking about yourself that you would switch out. Is someone else coming in right now?
yes. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort that now. But if you've anything that you would like to mention, or yeah, sorry, I've just been a little bit distracted these last 2 minutes. Sorry for being sort of unprofessional, but
No.
you've been doing a really great job. We're going to just get everything ready for the next match, so we will be back in a couple of minutes, guys. And thanks everybody so much for watching, hanging out, supporting these amazing runners, also supporting Speed Gaming. So yes, we'll be back shortly.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away as well. So see you in just a moment.